what's up, y'all? It's Papa was cracking this. Steve about to react to this vid is titled Kanye West forced Bianca Censori, is that how you say it? Into disturbing red carpet stunt. She didn't want to do it. Is that what she told you? I saw clips of that dress and I'm like, I know you lying. It's just weird at this point. Something strange is taking place. I feel like we're gonna get a Kanye doc eventually because something's off with this man. But sure, let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
The Grammys was an absolute mess, with Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori causing chaos on the red carpet to Beyonce winning after Jay-Z's temper tantrum. It was a wild night, so let's get into it.
Let me tell this what a grain of salt, child. Between him and Impressive, you know what? But am I entertained by their nonsense and shenanigans? I am.
Let's start off by talking about the red carpet, because nobody expected to see Kanye there. And you know, if Kanye's there, Bianca's gonna be there as well, and usually not wearing much. But she went a little bit too far, in my opinion, pretty much wearing nothing on the red carpet. And her husband, Kanye, wasn't even invited in the first place. Which that has to be such a pathetic place to be in your career, where you aren't even invited to the Grammys. But he did it to himself, and with stints like this, he'll never be invited to another red carpet again. But it is what everyone's talking about. Now, Kanye claims that Bianca's outfit, or rather lack of outfit, was actually supposed to be inspired by his Vultures 1 album cover, which features her wearing nothing but boots. But in this replica, she's not even wearing the boots. She's literally wearing nothing. And of course, we're gonna censor.
It looks like he locks her in the basement. That's what it's giving. And then just the scared look on her face all the time. Just something is off. This does not seem like she's into it. I ain't gonna go out and say she didn't want to do it because I don't know this woman. Maybe it's her idea. Who the fuck knows? But if I'm just going based on my instinct and looking at her facial expressions and how she's looking, I mean, I can't fault Sloan for this title.
All of these things up here because I'm not trying to lose my YouTube channel over Bianca Censori. But really, at what point does this become a crime? Because I looked up the laws in California, and you are not supposed to be walking around in the nude. Which I don't quite understand how these celebrities continue to break laws like this, especially when, I don't know if there were children there or who was in the crowd.
It was children. I saw a photo of this little black boy like peeking around the corner. Maybe that was photoshopped. I don't know. If you know if you saw it. But he was like peeking, like to look at her naked body.
It's pretty weird. This comment reads, "They're just looking for publicity. If they never showed up at the Grammys again, I will not shed a tear. They're doing it all for a stunt. She has no control over her life." This person commented back, "The courts could help her. Even in California, there are laws against indecent exposure and lewd conduct in public. Rather than being escorted to limos, they should have been escorted to the local lockup." Another person questions,
okay, I don't care if they come on phone.
Actual shit. The other. Imagine what they are thinking when they're about to pull off this stunt. I mean, she's been quite edgy before, but this is next level. And you can see...
It's like he's trying to talk her into. She's like, Kanye, I don't feel comfortable. I know I agreed, but I really don't want to do this. He's just like, bitch, what we talked about? You want to go back in the basement or you want some time upstairs? Okay, I guess.
They're conversing about whether to do it or not, and then it looks like he gives her the orders to turn around and take it.
Even the look on her face, she's like, ugh.
It's like
she does not look like she is a willing participant. She just doesn't.
He gives her the orders to turn around and take it off. We're gonna have to go ahead and just stop it right here. And there are plenty of reactions on social media to this moment and what their conversation could have been like. One person writes, "I think she said."
I don't care. I already said what the conversation was. I know. I'm using my powers.
And that's really scary to imagine that Kanye does have this control over Bianca. I mean, while I do think Bianca was, in on it for the ride or the beginning, I feel like now she's just a little bit too deep. Unless this is what she wants. I mean, comment below, do you guys think Bianca actually wants this? Like maybe this is her idea, she's doing it on purpose, or do you feel like she is this victim here in Kanye's sick world? And
victim is a stretch.
Clearly his mental health struggles. This article reads, Kanye's creepy instructions to his wife, Bianca, she stripped naked.
The only reason why I say it's a stretch is because, I mean, I don't think he's actually holding her against, her will. So I feel like she's around because he got money, all right? Like all the other girls.
Grammys have been revealed by a lip reader. He is turning her into a radicalized version of his former wife. He could be seen issuing a series of unsettling commands to Bianca before she took off her jacket to reveal.
Well, I don't want to say that. I don't know the details. Maybe she is a victim. Maybe. I don't know.
Body to horrified viewers. Oh my gosh, I would feel so insecure if they were like horrified. But I mean, we all must admit she's got a great body, but we don't all want to see it. I did not consent to that. You know what's wild? You could be walking down the street.
No, Sloan.
Continue to.
You know, they reached out to me, Morgan and Morgan, and I thought, like, you know what? Maybe that would kind of line up with my channel because I'm always talking about suing. But I looked at the reviews more, and I'm like, this ain't the type of legal representation I think you should get. A and B, they wasn't paying the bag that I wanted. So I was like, no. I'll be turning down sponsorships left and right. Y'all know about to shortchange me because I don't have to do this. I don't depend on this at all. So pay what you weigh or go on about your business.
Oh, and enjoy. The couple were seen tensely talking by the red carpet as she arrived in a fur coat. It's now gone viral, of course. A lip reader was reading Kanye's lips.
He did say what I said. Look at his face. Viral. He gave her that stern daddy, like, you know, the daddies and mamas who give their kids that look and their mouth goes like that. That's what he just did. Look.
A lip reader was reading Kanye's lips, and he was instructing Bianca to take it off and to reveal it all, saying, quote, "You're making a scene now," to which the model nodded her head. He said, "Make a scene. He was instructing Bianca to take it off and to reveal it all, saying, quote, "You're making a scene now," to which the model nodded her head. He said, "Make a scene. I'll say it. It'll make so much sense." Bianca then nodded her head once again, to which Kanye said, "Drop it behind you, then turn. I got you." And then Bianca said, "All right, let's go." Now the pair left quickly after this incident, with a lot of rumors going around that they were asked to leave after this behavior. But however, reports suggest that they decided to leave on their own will, which I think makes sense. I mean, they, one, were not invited, and two, is she just gonna sit on the chairs? Like, with that, like, is her cooter just gonna be touching the chairs? If someone like accidentally knocks into her, did they just like touch her naked body? It's weird.
Here's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that Kanye wanted to do the red carpet, but he wasn't invited. That's what I'm hearing from the folks here at the Grammys. And then he left. Maybe he was escorted out. That's what folks are saying, but I'm not sure. I think maybe he just wanted to do the carpet, but he definitely is gone. I may be the only person who interviewed him, by the way.
Now, there's a lot of people who are worried for Bianca today. One person writes, "Someone needs to save Bianca from Kanye." Another added, "It's no
save herself. At some point, you gotta walk away, girl.
Longer about the clothes. It's
okay. I don't care about you.
Like low-key human trafficking vibes, even though they are legally married." Quote, "Kanye is trying to make Bianca into a radicalized version of Kim. It's almost like Kim 2.0. I mean, maybe 3.0 at this point. The difference is when Kim was with Kanye, he was respected in the fashion world. He has since lost this respect. And I mean, I can understand him losing respect if he designed her dress and that's what he's coming up with." One inside source said that Bianca is stuck.
Wait, inside source?
I also her, but no one.
Beyonce's stuck and her friends are trying to save her, but no one can because of the blockades Kanye has put up around her. A close friend of Bianca's told Daily Mail.
Can because the blockades Kanye has put up around her.
They call him King.
I also remember Bianca was, I thought, considered his power of attorney, or at least had some power in his estate. So I go back and forth, like, on whether I think maybe there's more like manipulation emotionally and things like that, opposed to he actually has like structural power around her. Because from what I learned, whenever they got married, she got power of attorney, which is huge for his wife to have. It essentially means that she has the ability to control his estate. One person, a source close to her, says that everyone is extremely concerned about Bianca. This isn't who she is. She's an incredibly outspoken and lively person who's never one to keep her mouth shut. But she has no one right now, and it's scary.
Look, she got that shmoney, okay? And if she has power over his estate, that's crazy. Oh, he said something about Jay-Z.
Remember, Bianca was hired as Kanye's employee, the head of his architecture for Yeezy in January 2023. I feel like she was hired maybe because of her appearance, but that's just my take. Fans took to social media to talk about how disturbing this entire thing was and how
I don't care what they talking about.
To make a scene and to get some headlines, which is why I think they completely planned this entire thing. I don't know how they knew to get to the Grammys red carpet, but they've probably been there before, especially Kanye. So he's very familiar. I would have been so scared if I was Beyonce and Taylor Swift in the same room with Kanye. You just don't know what to expect. Speaking of Beyonce and Taylor Swift, they had quite a night. Beyonce won her first Album of the Year award for her country album, while Taylor Swift won nothing. Which honestly, I like Taylor Swift's music, but give someone else a win because she's constantly winning. Kendrick Lamar was also a massive winner and earned 2 of the big 4 awards for Song of the Year and Record of the Year for a Drake diss track. The final award, which was considered part of the Big 4, was earned by Chapel Roan for Best New Artist.
I reacted to her on my Patreon.
However,
among others.
In the end, it was
and I react to these speeches on my Patreon if you're interested.
Beyonce who took home the top prize for Cowboy Carter. Beyonce was joined on stage by her 13-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy, as she began her acceptance speech, acknowledging them for their courage, speaking to the firefighters up there, because there were a bunch of firefighters, and this entire award show was to benefit people who have suffered from the fires, which is still so scary. Shout out to all those people who are out there rebuilding. It's really hard, and prayers are with you. Now, I'm not the biggest Beyonce fan. I went to Renaissance Tour Course, and I am a fan, but I don't know her lyric by lyric or every single song, though I do recognize that her country album, make waves, and it's like, she's breaking through as a Black woman in country, which needs to happen more. But there are some people who just do not buy this Grammy win. It's kind of reminded me of what happened with Amelia Perez. Like, nobody feels like that movie should have as many awards as it should. But it is interesting to consider that Jay-Z last year made a big scene about how his wife had not been winning, and then the year following, she gets what she wants. So I guess he manifested that, or maybe pressured them into that.
There is no way.
That don't make sense. Use your brains. If he had this power to pressure anything, don't y'all think he would have did this a long time ago? Beyonce has been in the game for 30 years, okay? Not that long probably, but she's been in the game for a very long time, okay? Been getting Grammys, every other Grammy except Album of the Year for a very long time. He's had a lot of power and influence for a long time. If he could just easily buy people and influence them, wouldn't he have already done it behind the scenes? Why would he have to get on stage and complain if he had all this power to make this happen? Like, people don't use that common sense.
Won that Grammy for country
album. Be quiet.
What a crock of fucking and let's just see, didn't she just announce her tour today, Country Carter?
Girl, shut the hell up.
She's calling it.
Why are you so pressed about it? I don't get why people are mad about somebody else winning. Why does that upset you? You gotta ask why there's hate in your blood. Why is hate in your heart? Because why are you... That's a crack of fucking shit. You wasn't gonna get no Grammy. You ain't in the goddamn run-in. So what's the hostility for? I'm confused.
Telling you, if this isn't some rigged bullshit with her husband trying to change the narrative and distract people. I mean, look at this. Wow.
Girl, you on your crusty-ass couch sitting watching the Grammys. Nobody's giving you anything. So why are you mad? I can understand if somebody feels upset when they're in the category and they're just like, bitch, my shit was better. It's like, all right, even though if it wouldn't make sense. But sure, cool. But this is mental illness.
Wow, she's saying, wow, I cannot believe this. Yeah, girl, we can't either because there's no reason you should have won country album. There's so many more.
Shut up, brace face. I'm tired. I don't care what she's talking about. You ain't no credible source. Bye. I'm just tired of everybody, all right? Tired of the nonsense, tired of the lies, all right? Yes, something is up with Kanye and this woman. Mark my words, something gonna come out. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.